What's up, guys? Ooh, damn. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is my first YouTube channel. Yeah. Actually, not my first, but then yeah. This is my first time showing tutorial of how to cook. And today, I just wanna say, you'll be with me, and just know that this is my first time doing this. So yeah, I'm a little bit camera shy, but then when time goes on, I'll get used to it. So without wasting any time, I just wanna say, please subscribe, share with your friends, like this video, yeah, it will make sure it reaches other people. When you like, it gets recommended to other people. And please share it, guys. Yes. Okay, let's get to it. So yes, you're gonna need your chopping board. This is a must to have. If you don't have it, I guess you will use the floor table. So, and you're gonna use your carrots. We'll have some green paper, some tomato, and half an onion. I don't have onions, so yes, half an onion. And then it's optional to have half a beetroot. So these are the veggies that you're gonna need for today's session. So I think we're gonna start with chopping some onion, and I'm gonna show you how to chop an onion, because I know some other people it gets tough. So gonna wash your onion. And then you're gonna cut here and then cut here. You remove all the unwanted pieces. And now you have your onion. So when it's a whole onion, you cut it in half, and then you do what I did. And then now this is how you chop it. You don't go this way, no, you go this way. Cut it in small slices you can. You're gonna need this slice. And then when you get halfway, just turn it and then you cut it. Using your sharpest knife. This is the only knife I trust. I've been with this knife for more than like 2 years now. And it's funny how I got it, but then we'll get to that story later. When you're done with cutting your onions, you put them aside. And then you're gonna need a peeler, obviously. If you don't have a peeler, you can use your knife. The sharpest knife you have. And now you peel it out. Then you cut the tip and cut the bottom. You peel it clean. Yeah, that's how you do it. And then now, because I love cutting carrots to be squares, so you cut this carrot in half using your sharpest knife, the one that you trust, the one that can cut you. So you hold it like this, you cut this side, and then you turn it. This is to make it holdable so you can continue cutting. And then slices, smallest as you can. And the other one. So now what you need to do is just to take this slice and slice them again. Now that you're done, you make them boxes. Now you can see. So yes, I'm gonna cut in and cut the rest so that I don't waste your time. Voila. Now they are chopped in boxes. Sorry. Make sure you separate them. If you can't, get a container and separate them. But it's the same thing. In the end, we're gonna mix them. And now, okay, we have our green paper. Today I'm going to use the whole green paper. I'll show you a very nice trick on how to remove the seeds without them scattering around inside this green paper. So for now, I'm using only half of it. So I'm gonna cut it in half. I'm gonna put this one back to the fridge. And make sure you're working around a clean station. You know, I've been cleaning all around here to make sure that even if this one runs away, yes, it touches a cleaner ground. So now we're gonna just slice here to remove this one clean. Yes. And I also like to cut my green paper to be boxes. So see how sharp this knife is. I think you're gonna need a sharp knife. This makes it a little bit easier when you're cutting them veggies, you know. So I think you've guessed it now. I like everything in boxes. So I'm also gonna cut these into boxes. So yes, so I can see there is no longer space in my chopping board. I guess I'll have to put them there. So don't worry, you put all of them. So yes. And yes, we get back to our main business. cutting vegetables. Now we go to the tomato. So I'm gonna show you a trick also here, because I've seen a lot of people cutting the onion. Sorry, I mean to say the tomato. The tomato. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the oldish way but then yes, I've seen them cutting the potato. Yes, in that way. So now I'm gonna show you a trick. So what you need to do is to slice. Make sure you get rid of this one. And then now you make sure you cut rotating and avoiding the first cut here, going down, and then yes, that's how you go. You just rotate. Now you cut them in boxes. You see, it's a lot easier. Now you're just flowing. I know the older way it's the fastest, but I want the most reliable tomato squares. Makes your stew, your salad, makes it looks beautiful. You know what I mean? Beautiful. So you keep on cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting. There you have it, square. Put them in the same dish, the same container. It's okay. Now we have our beetroot, So I'm gonna wash it a little bit, and then you're gonna use a peeler or your sharpest knife. So I'm gonna slice a little bit of this area. I'm gonna throw it away. Reason why, it might be having some things I don't trust in here. So I'm gonna peel it out. Oh, let me cut this part also. Seems like it goes in and in. So I'm gonna cut it deep. Now you can see it's beetroot. Now I'm gonna peel it out. Yes. And then sorry. And then now come on. remove this part, and we're gonna slice it like we sliced the onion. You just go deep down, deep down, deep down, and when you're halfway, you turn it. You go. This is to help you to get a good grip. It's alright. Okay. You know what's next. Boxes. Seems like today we are dealing with boxes. So yes, boxes. Yes, I'm gonna cut scene and then stop wasting your time. And we're done. We're done cutting the vegetables. And now we're gonna go to the second part, which is cooking them. So I'm gonna use this big brother here and pour it in the pot. What you need to do now to get your vegetables, you pour them all. Get your spoon, any kind of spoon, any kind of spoon. I think we're gonna need a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water. And now you just close this one. And let it cook for at least 10 minutes. Obviously, you come here and check on it so it doesn't burn on the bottom. And now we bring the big bosses now. So guys, this is pork, pig meat. Yes, pig meat. So you're gonna need a pig meat and just 2 of the South African best spices. This one and the very best 6 gun, we all know it. So you're just going to need 2, only 2. You don't have to complicate the taste. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sprinkle my meat. Sprinkle the meat. Yes. You don't want to put too much, no? So just make sure. And also sprinkle this other. Yes. Now you know what to do. You mix. You make sure this meat all get the spice. You just make sure that. I feel like it's not enough, the spice is not enough. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of this and the 6 cut. Yes. I think now I'm satisfied. So you don't want it to be too spicy, just much, so yeah, I think it's fine. So yes, those who don't eat pig meat or pork, just make sure to stay tuned. Chicken session, it's coming. Yep, it's doing. So what you need to do is to take those same spices and put them here, because they are going to complement the taste of the meats. So yes, sprinkle. No need to put salt. I'm sure you know that these things got their own salt. And then also this. And then make sure it gets all into the places, like all into the places. And you don't want to overcook it, so you have to just let it be undercooked, to get that crunch taste, that crunchy feeling of every veg in here. So yes, now I'm gonna bring the last ingredient for this one. Now I'm gonna bring the big boss. Nola, tangy. It has to be tangy, to bring this taste that will satisfy you. Of course, people are different, so I don't know. So you just 2 big spoons. And then close this one. Now, just let it cook a little bit. Just don't close it, to just make the water evaporate a little bit there. So yes, you are going to have something like this. And I know you'll be addicted to this kind of stew, so try to make it best that you don't get addicted. And yes, it's true, people really change their accent when they are on TV, on social media, actually everywhere, except in real life. And I'm comfortable speaking this English, but then when you meet me, this English flies away, and I'm left with there. So I think this is what they should be looking like. Then we're done over here. Now we're gonna go to this meat. We're gonna, fry it. with a frying pan, a non-sticky frying pan, you have to get it. You have to get it. So we're going to use that pan, this one, and then make sure you put the stove on level 4. You know, whenever you're cooking, it's either a stew or this meat. Level 4 is the, I can say, midly heat, you know. It's, yeah. So yes, what you need to do now is to spread some butter. Make sure it's spread. You spread butter. I know you guys know this butter as rama, so you spread rama. Now you just have to wait until it, you know, catch that heat that we need to fry these meats. Don't use this on a stainless steel. You have to use plastic, because when you use this, it will scrub all the non-sticky parts of the pot, and then it will become sticky. So the option is this one. This one. Don't worry guys, I'm a Tsonga. It doesn't burn. And just make sure you don't overcook it and you don't undercook it. Just mild, you know. I think now it's well cooked, very well cooked. Ah. As additional, I'll just, you know, fry these Viennas. And this, you don't want to keep them for long. Or they'll get burned. So yes guys, now we are done. I also cooked pap. So I'm gonna dish myself. So yes, I'm gonna cut it because it's too big. but we know it's not that big. It's just for the content. And there you have it. So this is your dish for tonight. So that's it for me. I hope you liked the video. So please subscribe, comment, share, like, and be kind enough to show this to your friend, guys. It will mean a lot to me. So yes, that's it for me.